Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is the Austrian Phoenix Rises campaign. We're just consolidating our hold over the Balkans. Let's keep at it. I think now Bulgaria's fallen, we can afford to go speed 3. Annexation of Bulgaria. So I think we do need to liberate them. We can't afford to keep losing stability like this. So we will liberate them and make them a puppet. And there you go. And as this kind of puppet, we release them as an occupied puppet. Okay. They don't give us any factories. That sucks. They do give us extra trade, which is 90% cheaper. Oh, that sucks. But I think it has to be done. Okay. And they still get all of their old traits defending our land. Yeah, about that. These guys lost their plans. That's fine. Easily fixed. Put them on there. Cool. Okay. Now, Serbia. How's the push across the river going? Not fantastic. Let's have some of these guys join this army. Maybe join in on that push from the right angle there. Could always try doing a bridging thing, couldn't we? What's it called? Oh, this guy doesn't have it. What do you need for the bridging one? Improvisational expert? Yeah. Makeshift bridges. Could be good. Can't give him that trait now though, so it doesn't really matter much. Let's get straight in there. Okay. Albania. Don't we have a focus around Albania? Yes, we have to be at peace though. It's not happening anytime soon though. Then, rather. Come on. Get called in, Belarusia. Do we want to still capitulate Lithuania? I kind of do. I'm concerned though. No, don't close that. I'm concerned that Lithuania will somehow just get taken by the Internationale. I hope it doesn't, but we will see. Qing has capitulated. There we go. Japan consolidating their power over here. Gonna need to go against the German one first. That's interesting. The German one is still under the German government in exile. The German, what are they called? East. I think that's the East Company or something. Anyway, they stayed under this one, as did the islands bits. Oh, I don't know. What is this? German East Asia? I think. Something like that. Anyway. Tanks are through, good. Instantly repelled from Vilnius? Yeah. They're going to get a pretty nasty terrain penalty fighting Vilnius. Fighting in Vilnius, rather. Let's keep moving down here. Move the tanks across. Just with that push. Oh, there goes the treaty. Gave it all to the Fengtang government. They have cause down here? Yes, they do indeed. What's the cause on them, apparently. Cool. Okay, they actually just walked out of the province they should have been defending. Fools. Well, happy to take advantage of it. There we go. And you can pin them there so they can't correct their mistake. And then encircle them. Awesome. Mechanized cavalry. That'll be very useful for helping us get that. Medium tank model. Land doctrine could be good. Do we have any land doctrine bonuses right now? We have 3 25 times ones. I'm content to use them. We're not doing any land doctrine research right now? Oh, no, we are. Good. So we don't need this right now. Mechanizing the tanks seems good. Getting some extra tank model research. We do probably want to move to mediums at some point. Pin them there if you would. Pin them there. Keep going in here. Good. Oh god, the occupation's going to Bulgaria. Hopefully we'll be able to just get that back from them. Without too much trouble. Crossing is going pretty well. As soon as we're across, we can concentrate force here, and then we should be able to take Belgrade. Good. And now just increase the number of angles of attack to get all that lovely combat width. Fantastic. Ooh, Don't crash. Thank you. Every time the game freezes, man, it freaks me out. It's like our pinning attack's doing a little bit too well. We need to take this province before we take this one, so we can actually get the kills on that encirclement. Okay, Ukrainian front stagnated. Call them in. Don't you know it's against the rules? Ah, freaking Poles got up to villainous now. Darn it. I'm going to help the attack, just in case my troops arriving first means we win. But I think the fact that they're there means they're going to get the occupation of this state, which is a big pain. Well, let's keep pushing up here in the north. And make sure we're the ones that get the Baltic states. As soon as they get a border with Russia, when they're actually at war, which is actually, you know, a hostile border, then I think Russia should really crush in. We'll see, though. We shall see. This is way too many victory points, right? Yeah, it's only one. If they control the majority of the victory points in the region, then they have technically occupation over the region, so we're almost certainly not going to be able to get that there. Serbian Republic. Somehow I've managed to select that state. Interesting. Obviously, we'll just take all the states. Yes. And then I think we are going to have to release them. It's a lot of factories, but unfortunately, just the way it's got to be. Lost control state giving us a tick, but actually giving us an X, because they will never give away the last occupied state. Let's pin them there to keep them on low organization while we bring up reinforcements. Or maybe just break them. These are veterans we're using here, after all. Do you make progress towards an attack move even when you're under attack? You do. Good. Okay, you guys. This army. We can't really send assistance to these guys now, can we? Because we can't get them in our faction. We can't kind of re-guarantee them or anything like that. Not sure where to send these guys. I mean, it's a full year or so until we can break this non-aggression pact. Yeah. Maybe we could go to war with Turkey? How much does it cost? It's still 125 days to justify these days. Well, given that Belarusia is not at war with Russia, we can still cut them off. If we could crush in here, then we'd be able to. What happened to my music? Oh, my internet's being a bit spotty. Should fix itself in a second. If we could crush in here, we can cut off the Third International. And if they don't call in Belarusia, if they do call in Belarusia, we might want to consider falling back and letting the Russian alliance make some gains. What's up with my internet? Oh, good lord. It's gone very weird now. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so a very weakly defended Ukrainian front right here. Let's start making some moves. If we just do a full frontal offensive up here, cut our way up. Probably better to do it down here. Where are those tanks? They're up in Lithuania, aren't they? Yeah, making me frustrated over villainous. It's a great shame they're going to steal that province from us. Oh well. Let's make sure we can cut them off from the Baltic states, at least. Keep the push going. Planes probably want repositioning. Do we have enough cast to field a wing yet? We have 4. You know what? Sure. The annexation of Serbia. We will liberate them, unfortunately. I wonder how much they're going to get. Well, at least they didn't get like any of this land or anything like that. Did you have... No, they actually don't have a claim on this land. Okay. I thought they had claims on some of this extra bits around here, but no. Yeah, unfortunately we had to give that up, but such is the way of the world. So, in terms of where I want these guys... Well, I guess we could concentrate force in the south of Ukraine. We will start having some some issues with supply probably if we start pushing here, but that's okay. We can deal with that as and when it emerges. Good, that pocket did work. Keep coming across here, reinforce that river crossing. Good. So the puppets that we're getting are going to give us 0 factories. That sucks. That really does suck. Oh well. We could use some puppet manpower divisions, maybe. I generally don't like doing that because you can't control your puppets' manpower laws. And if they run out of manpower, there's no way to kind of turn the at least. I don't think there is. Can you turn a puppet manpower? Oh, that's something we should learn. If you deploy a puppet division, so we go, hey, Bulgaria, you're gonna... Oh, right, it has to be one of their templates you start with, I forgot. Sure, this one's close to... Well, it's got anti-tank in it, I don't want anti-tank. This one looks close to good. So we copy that over, and then we train it. They're going to contribute 90% of the manpower towards this. I don't know if, when we deploy this, we can switch it over to one of our templates. Like, if they run out of manpower, can we switch it over? I don't know. But let's build some... Yeah, we should do this. I very, very rarely do this in my campaigns. It's very foolish of me, because it's such a great way to save manpower. So let's build a 20 width. And build some Bulgarian ones. And we'll need to call it something suitable. This is Inf1 Bulgarian. And we can use these for port garrisons. Because that way there's almost no chance of them... almost no chance of them giving us too many problems. And also, it'll save manpower, but they won't get much war score. If they get war score, they get progress towards independence. What's happened? Ah, the Austrian peace deal. Yeah. They occupied it, so it's going to cost us a huge amount to take it in the peace deal. So now all I can do is pass until they get enough points to take it themselves. Oh, it looks like... no, there we go. Frustrating, frustrating. But we will make do. It's not a failure, it's an opportunity. Opportunity to overcome new challenges. Yeah, there goes Lithuania. We're going to have to release them as a one-province state. Where are you guys going? Why there? That's strange. The tanks can redeploy down to the south. What we'll do is we'll start the push here. And that way we won't be attacking across the river in the first one. And then we can move directly to here, where they probably won't be ready to defend. Yeah, it's a bad attack. Pull that off. Let's try it here instead. Some support. Keep going here. Cool. Once these guys arrive, I'll take the opportunity to reorganize this front. I think that's probably makes sense in terms of which armies we have where. Don't need fronts there. You can just take that final tile though. What was that? Sorry, I missed that pop-up. Not sure who just declared war on who. It wasn't Belarus though, which is what I was hoping for. Come on, Russia. What? Russia's not at war with me? What? I guess... Were they ever at war with me? I swear they were. Did I just assume they'd be at war with me? That must be what happened. Maybe I just assumed they were going to be at war with me because Belarus had joined their alliance, and so I assumed they were going to call Russia. But they never actually did. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, that's pretty much totally explains why Belarus wasn't getting called against Russia. Might as well start this push here, actually. Now, actually. What did I see? Border change? No. Still holding strong on that river. Good. We may not be at war with the syndicalists right now, but that doesn't mean I have to like them. Could try a similar strategy down here that I was thinking of doing in the north. I'm going to get some serious combat width in there. Let's do this push. Cool. And in there. And in there. Looks like Poland is being pushed back a bit by the Ukrainians here. That's good. I'm still tempted to stop and see if the Ukrainians can take on the Poles. They could if they didn't have to have men on my front. Ukraine, let's call a temporary armistice. Fortunately, I don't think we can do that. I'm almost certain that we cannot do that. In fact, yeah. No, it's actually in the Baltic states we got some low supply. Well, we did move quite a lot of troops up here. Yeah, I didn't realise that Russia wasn't going to be at war with us. So what are they doing then? Realpolitik. Oh, not expansionism. I've never seen them take this before. Can they still do these? If they don't take expansionism? You will have more aggressive options in the diplomatic events. Okay, interesting. So they can still take the focuses, but it might give different results. Okay. Well, let's put some work into organising this front. So, first off, none of these need to be there. Actually, the tank one still needs to be there. As long as we can occupy the states, it'll make us probably able to take the relevant land down here. Even if we're not at war with Russia right now, then we are still certainly going to go to war with them very soon. We've got a year to kill before we can go to war with the commies, so might as well take it out on the Russians. It's 14. There's our first 24. Cool. You can merge in. Can you invert selection? I think you can, right? Maybe not. Anyway, you go under this one, and you steal one of the existing generals from an army that I've left nearly empty. Which actually there aren't any. Yeah, I should make the armies first. Is there a way to see how many divisions you've selected easily? I don't think there is. Should add that. Would be really helpful for doing things like this. Reorganizing these fronts. There we go. Cool. So what I'm doing is just this is, I think, the easiest way to consolidate fronts. You just ignore the currently existing armies, make a whole bunch of new ones, and then you switch the generals into commanding your new armies. And that way you have perfect 24 armies. I know this one's 25, but I think now that we've kind of gave control of the situation, I think we can get rid of some of these green divisions. You two go there. Good. Here in the south, probably one more, I guess. Yes. Cool. Perfect. Look at those nice even numbers. Good. Now you can get a general. You can get a general. I think we're using all our generals at the moment, aren't we? Yeah. Cool. He's a bit better. And he's good. Awesome. And the orange guys need to switch colour and get their front line. Cool. You guys can just generally push over to the east. Ideal. And you guys need the colour switch. And there we go. Organised front line. Easy. Alright, let's keep the push going here. Obviously, reassigning it, unfortunately, does cancel all their orders, so we're going to have to reissue some of them. But that's no problem. Tanks can cross in here, and we'll just make a beeline for Kiev. Okay, good. With some infantry support. Up here, things going fine. Good. Come in there. Good. Okay. There goes Greece. Nice. Wasn't even looking. Easy win. I can't take all of it. Why can't I see the resources once I've clicked on the province? That seems silly. Right, well, we need these areas are the ones with resources. This one for border. Cool. Got it all, in fact. Nice. We won't worry about these guys for now. I think we have enough on the front, to be honest. Unless this is a really experienced army. It is a pretty experienced army with a good general. Could give Winter Expert. I don't think we need that. I know we're marching into Ukraine and Russia in the winter, but I don't think it's not that much of a problem, really. I think we'll probably be okay. I know. Famous last words and all that. Okay, fantastic. Well, with the Balkans subjugated and the military reorganized, I'm going to call it an episode here. Well, let's just finish off. Let's finish off. What are they calling themselves at the moment? United Baltic Duchy, right. I'm going to call them Estonia. Would not be right, of course. Annexation of Greece. We will, unfortunately, liberate them. That's a good point. We should check on our... who are we trading with? We're actually trading with no one right now. But none of these guys have any... None of our new puppets have any oil, do they? No. Ooh, loads of spare rubber. Why? I guess we just finished some synth refineries. Fantastic. Fantastic news. Give me... What? Oh, God. I hate it when it does this. Yeah, I need to be more careful. That's a really bad mistake to make. So let's explain this, because this is important to understand that it's not entirely obvious. If you have a whole bunch of military factories assigned to this list, and then you lose some military factories, such as liberating a country, it takes from the bottom of the list first and kills your production efficiency, right? The problem with that is, if you have a bunch of factories queued to add here, and then you gain some factories, it'll add them there, and then you lose the land, and it takes them from down here again. So I think, I haven't really, I'm just going by the seat of my pants here, I think the good way to fix that would be to have like a buffer. So we're going to do something like this. So in future, we don't need nearly this many factories on infantry equipment. In future, that's why we had a big rubber surplus. We weren't making any planes. Having a buffer at the bottom, I think, with infantry equipment would be good to try and help prevent that happening. Maybe we should just put infantry equipment in general at the bottom. We don't want to lose all the production efficiency on that either. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I think no, we don't want to convert from other fighter ones. That's fine. Yeah, that's irritating, but oh well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.